tell me it's this way. I go, well, I don't know. It could be that way. So I feel like through all these experiences, I've been able to see different sides of a coin. There's many sides. So that's what I think gives me a very unique perspective. Right? So each of us, we have our experiences, and we have our experiences of those experiences. That's what gives us a unique perspective. I think we all have cultural differences. What we need to do, though, is redefine this term of diversity, because it's all of us. We all have cultural differences. Look at those. We're going to redefine diversity, and then we're going to look at how do we bring that in to our mentoring. We need to be so much more intentional about it because we can learn from each other's experiences. Okay? We all have cultural differences. We're all doing this, and we're going to be mentoring intentionally and leveraging those differences so we can learn from them. What were some of your discoveries? Yes, please. Oh, it's easier to find commonalities. Okay. Okay, great. But just bear this in mind that mentoring requires trust. Okay? And the way you create trust is you bond over those commonalities and you seek out those differences. Why should we even care as an organization around diversity and inclusion? So we need to broaden. We need to really focus on this concept of diversity and allowing everyone to feel like it's okay to be different and bring those unique perspectives so that we can retain people, engage them, come up with better ideas, innovation, be more productive. I actually think leaders are better leaders when they take on this. Flooding of people and information. But what happens when we make these assumptions? What do we lose out on? What is it? Insights, ideas, connections, right? Because I have just constantly trying to navigate people all the time because it's just coming at us, all this information. It's chaotic, there's too much of it, and we're trying to get through it. See if you can suspend those assumptions, okay? All right? Because we could go to a lot of diversity training, which is great, but it doesn't do enough by itself to break those assumptions because we read about diversity, whereas when we are cross-cultural mentoring, we're experiencing people differently. Okay, so my experience changes because my exposure changed. Okay, so what cross-cultural mentoring does is it breaks those assumptions organically. So our experience changes. We're exposed to different perspectives, the uniqueness of each other. I like to take mentoring down to a very simple way to look at it. All we're doing is exchanging advice, perspectives, and ideas. So much more from them as well. That's it. All right, thanks everybody.